most movies of its genre.
Yeah, like this does not break any new ground or mold, like
It's a
at
road
all.
trip movie.
Like God. No, I mean, like, even ignoring the road trip aspect, freaking. Which, by the way, should we care about spoilers at all in this, considering?
I mean, I'm
Uh,
I'm not too concerned. I mean, we tend to kind of cover spoilers anyway, and it's
I
not
mean,
like
yeah, but we normally separate them, so, like, I don't, like, or should we just, like, dive in and say fuck it?
I mean, we can just say spoiler alert now.
Okay, so we're just gonna dive in and say fuck it, spoiler, you've been warned.
yeah.
Okay, but even ignoring the road trip part, like, the whole, oh, this iconic video game or cartoon character exists in their own dimension. They just happen to show up on Earth and cause hijinks, and like I was getting serious Smurf vibes from this movie. That said, this movie is not as bad as the Smurfs films. I can give it that. But I guess we'll just go down one by one. What did you guys overall think of this movie?
Overall, I liked it. I had some gripes with the plot and some other minor things that were done, but overall, I liked it.
How about you, Troy?
Okay, so since this is a video game movie,
Uh-huh.
going off of the past ones that Hollywood has done,
Uh-huh.
this is a very good movie, I think, for a video game movie. But as a movie in general, I would it'd be okay, depending on what you like and about different stuff like that. But like, it's a okay movie, but like comparing it to all the crappy video game movies we've had in the past, it's a great movie, I think.
Okay. I'll give everybody one guess what I thought of this movie. Like, no, I hated this. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, this is the worst movie ever made or anything like no. Like, I've seen way fucking worse, but like, I just, yeah, this movie annoyed me more than anything, honestly. Like, I've said it before and I'll say it here. I'm not a fan of movies or games or books or any type of storytelling, really, where they go out of their way to be, like, quirky. Alright? Like, because it comes across to me as incredibly forced, and this movie never shuts the fuck up. Like, ever. It's incredibly obnoxious and in your face, and I understand that that's kind of what Sonic's character is in the games, but not to this extent. He knew when to stow it in the games, okay? Like, or if you're going by classic Sonic, he never talked, period. But like, yeah, a lot of people in the lead up to this movie were like, "Oh, they redesigned the CGI model, so therefore the movie is good." Meanwhile, I was like, terrible CGI model or not, that trailer still looked like ass.
Not to mention they redesigned them in like a day.
Yes.
Like, they did it really quick.
Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, Pains did it in like what, an hour?
Well, yeah, but like that's just simple Photoshop. That's not like reanimating a whole movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so didn't like this movie very much. Is it the worst thing ever? No. But I've been, like, I looked up reviews, and I had heard some things, like, not a lot, but a couple things in the lead up to this, because, again, I saw this movie late. I was supposed to see it, like, a few weeks back, but then some things came up. And there's a lot of people who are like, oh, this is, like, a sign of great things to come for Sega, and, like, oh, this proves that if they listen to the fans, that video game movies are great, and, oh, it's so great, and, oh, people who hate it are just purists, and they, like, it's gotten way overhyped. like, I don't get it. Like, is there some magic I'm not seeing? Because, like, to me, this movie just sucked. Like, period.
Though, real quick, speaking of Sega, I did like the little Sega thing they did in the beginning where they were showing like the images of all the games and like Shenmue. I specifically sought out Shenmue, and I liked how they showed Soccer Wars somewhere as
They
well.
also showed Yakuza too.
Yeah, they showed Sega games got their rep in that logo or promo
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, like with
Yeah. Go on,
Go.
sorry.
I was just gonna say I do kind of agree with you with Sonic being. I think part of it was the way he was written because a lot of his lines and his delivery was very like he was performed well, I think, but like it was very sort of it was almost kind of stereotypical for that kind of character and like how he